Hello friends, I am Shushant Raghavan. Welcome to Technical and Quality Session. For understanding the technical requirements and quality standards in clothing industry, making a sustainable garment, I have good practical experience in the apparel manufacturing sector. My skills are CAD pattern making, sample development, technical requirements, and measuring quality performance. Today's session is about understanding sewing thread in the apparel industry. For more sessions like this, do like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's begin the presentation. Understanding sewing thread. Choosing the correct sewing thread. Understanding sewing thread. Choosing the correct thread for your project starts with knowing the basic properties of thread and the options available. It can be overwhelming when you realize how many different types of thread are out there. The trick to thread selection is to choose the correct weight, thickness, fiber and finish for your project. Generally speaking, all-purpose polyester thread works well for most general sewing projects. However, there are times when you may need to or may want to experiment with different types of thread. Thread is either animal-based, plant-based, synthetic or a combination of this. In its simplest form, thread consists of two or more plies of yarn twisted together. It can either remain soft, untreated, or be treated with a special finish to increase its performance and appearance. A thread can be monofilament, basically one long ply, or composed of multiple filaments, two or more plies. Once it's spun, it's finished to accentuate project specific features. It can be wax coated for shoemaking or silky smooth for low lint quilting. It can even be finished with a vibrant color reflecting sheen like quality embroidery thread. Thread types. Here are some of the terms you may come across. Corded thread. Cord: when multiple threads are twisted together, they create a corded thread. These are commonly described as 4, 6 and 9 ply thread. As you can imagine, a corded thread will be stronger and thicker. You commonly see this used in leatherwork, shoemaking, etc. Thread twist. Twist direction. The direction the thread is spun defines its twist. It can either be twisted in a Z direction, left twist, or a S direction, right twist. A Z twist is suitable for single needle sewing machines, and S twist thread is commonly used in home sewing machines. Thread ply. This is basically a strand of yarn. You will often see threads described as 2, 3 and 4 ply. The above image depicts a 3 ply thread. Corespun thread. This type of thread is composed of a core of continuous filament polyester that is wrapped with either cotton or polyester yarn like a cocoon. These combined threads provide quality from both fibers, with the outer fiber providing the finished look. For instance, a polyester core with wrapped cotton has the strength of polyester but the finished look of soft cotton. This creates a stronger, more durable thread. You commonly see this type of thread used in the construction of jeans. All-purpose thread. Your go-to does-it-all thread. You will use this thread about 95% of the time. It's acceptable for both hand and sewing machine. It's compatible with nearly all fabric, lightweight to heavyweight. This thread is usually made of polyester or cotton. It's not as heavy thick as heavy-duty thread, nor as thin light as embroidery thread. It's perfect for constructing seams, edge stitching, quilting. It does it all. You wouldn't want to use this thread with very fine sheer fabric or very heavy denim or canvas. It's not suitable for projects that will withstand constant direct sunlight or very high heat. Clear thread. Also called monofilament and continuous filament thread, this type of thread resembles a very fine fishing line and is useful when you want your stitches to be invisible. Depending on the weight, you will see monofilament thread everywhere from quilting to upholstery. It is perfect for quilting tops made with a wide range of colors, values and visual textures. Its nylon base makes it strong and able to withstand tension. Use clear thread on light fabric and the smoky tinted monofilament thread on very dark fabric. It is recommended to use a thread net and a metal thread stand when machine sewing with clear thread. Use the smallest needle size possible when working with invisible thread. Embroidery thread. The term includes machine embroidery and hand embroidery thread floss. Embroidery thread is made from a variety of fibers, rayon being the most popular due to its high sheen and affordability. Though rayon is very popular, polyester embroidery thread has made large strides and is now stronger and more color fast than rayon. You can also find embroidery thread made of cotton and silk. Rayon and silk embroidery thread works well for lightweight and medium weight fabric, but a heavier fabric should be embroidered with polyester embroidery thread. Embroidery floss. Popular for hand embroidery and needlepoint, embroidery floss is either spun by hand or by machine into 6 strands. It is then divided to achieve the desired thickness when the user is ready to embroider. Colors, numbering and weights vary depending on the manufacturer. Pay close attention to the thread fiber makeup to determine how it will perform on your fabric. If you are unsure, go by the feel of the thread and trust your judgment. Elastic thread. This type of thread is great for gathering and sharing fabric due to its high stretch and rebound. The trick to creating the most stretch is to over your steam iron over the sewn elastic thread. Doing this will dramatically shrink the thread. By shrinking the thread, you create more gathers while still maintaining elasticity. After this, you can wash and dry normally without continued shrinkage. Heavy duty thread. This thread is engineered to withstand high stress and tension. It comes in a variety of weights and finishes depending on what it's meant to sew. For example, a heavy duty outdoor thread will be thick and resistant to UV rays and may contain water resistant properties depending on the manufacturer. Consider heavy duty thread when sewing heavyweight fabric like canvas or duck cloth that will encounter a lot of wear and tear. Camping gear, luggage and sports equipment are examples of projects that benefit from a heavy duty thread. Industrial thread. Industrial machines are built to sew daily at faster speeds and for longer hours. They can handle everything from chiffon to streaks of leather. Industrial thread is really a two-part term. It can either describe the spool size like a 5 lbs spool or convey strength not found in the home sewing realm like Kevlar thread. The industrial thread market is also where you can find the strongest, most durable and most long-lasting thread. So the term industrial thread can also mean industrial strength, like the strength needed to sew firefighters' jackets, rock climbing gears and parachutes. Jean thread. A high-tech corespun thread that combines a high-tenacity polyester filament core with a polyester fiber wrap for maximum strength and durability. Best bleach fastness, minimum color change under strong bleaching conditions, excellent protection for seam against abrasion, ideal for stone washing processes. Many manufacturers use corespun thread comprised of a polyester core wrapped in cotton. We recommend using a jean needle and choosing classic gold or blue-gray hues. You will also find denim thread that is slightly variegated to blend in nicely with denim fabric when darning. Fire-resistant Meta-Aramid sewing thread. Fire-resistant protective garments require the highest level of security and durability to protect firefighters, industrial workers, and military combat personnel. Quartz Firefly is a flame-resistant sewing thread made from 100% spun Meta-Aramid fiber using a vertically integrated aramid manufacturing system and is uniquely engineered to provide exceptional flame heat and electric arc resistance. Is used in a variety of protective wear applications such as gloves, firefighters clothing, workwear uniforms and army combat suits. 100% polyester corespun thread. Quartz Epic RD is a high-tech corespun thread that combines a high-tenacity polyester filament core with a polyester fiber wrap to make a versatile and reliable thread. Specially lubricated to deliver outstanding sewing performance in the most demanding applications. The high-strength polyester filament core allows the use of finer thread sizes, giving better seam appearance without compromising seam strength. Mainly used for children's nightwear. Metallic thread. Metallic thread is used to embroider and sew decorative top stitching. It isn't very strong and breaks easily, which is why it needs the white glue treatment. It is usually made with a polyester core and wrought with silvers of metal fossil tensile. Do not use with high heat or steam as it will weaken and destroy the stitches. When used properly, metallic thread is beautiful and is always worth the extra effort. Using the proper needle for your thread is just as important as using the proper needle for your fabric weight. Metallic needles have a special groove down the front shaft to help guide the delicate thread. Quilting thread. Generally, quilting thread is either cotton polyester or a blend of both. Quilting thread is mercerized for increased strength and color longevity. It's gashed to reduce lint and designed to smoothly pass through the fabric without damaging it. Generally, you can use machine quilting thread for hand quilting as well. Popular quilting thread brands are Eurofil and King Tot. Serger thread. Overlock machines use 2 or more spools of thread to both construct a seam and or finish the rawage. To prevent bulk serger threads are generally a bit finer than traditional sewing machine threads. Even though the thread may be finer, the end seam is still strong, durable and flexible because it's composed of multiple threads, usually 3 or 4. Because so much thread is used, serger thread is wound on large cones with about 2000 to 3000 yards of thread. It's essential to buy high quality serger thread as lint builds up much faster than on your home sewing machine. Textured nylon thread. If you have ever used woolly nylon, then you have used textured filament thread. It's highly elastic and soft. The texture component makes it appear thick and fluffy. It's also soft and has a luxurious sheen. It's commonly used in overlock machines for rolled hems. The thread provides excellent coverage so that the entire raw edge is hidden. Water resistant thread. Quartz Dual Duty AW has a special water resistant finish which inhibits the capillary effect, thereby ensuring that no water is taken up by the thread. This premium quality Corespun thread combines a high density polyester filament core with a natural cotton cover. Quartz Epic AWF is an environmentally friendly anti-wick sewing thread that are free of perfluorinated compounds. High density polyester filament core with a polyester fiber wrap to make a versatile and protective thread. Mainly used in sailing gear, life jackets, tent sewing, performance rainwear and soft shell outdoor jackets. Aquamelt thread. Made from staple spun PVA, Quartz Aquamelt is a water soluble thread that dissolves when immersed or sprayed with warm water. This helps to prevent the fabric from damage caused by removing temporary stitches. It also gives a clean seam finish with no loose or untrimmed threads, and it won't leave any residue once dissolved in water. It can be used for neckline and armhole, gathering stitch, pleat formation, waistband basting, line matching stitch, hand and machine applique. Upholstery thread. This thread is used when upholstering furniture and comes in a variety of fibers and weights. It's strong and more durable than all-purpose thread. Upholstery thread is available in cotton, nylon, polyester and silk. Nylon is commonly used because it has some give, meaning it won't break every time someone sits on your upholstered sofa. Many upholstery enthusiasts recommend matching the upholstery thread fiber with your fabric fiber. For instance, it's best to use silk thread for silk upholstery fabric. Upholstery thread and heavy duty thread are not necessarily the same, although you may see them used interchangeably. Bonded nylon thread. Quartz Nylbond is a bonded nylon thread made from pre-stabilized continuous filament nylon 6.6. It cuts cleanly at thread trimming with no ply separation and provides superior abrasion resistance in the sewing product. The high density nylon allows for outstanding strength and durability. Its unique bond chemistry and proprietary coating technology produces a strong and supple thread with no ply and twisting, no flaking and no sewn-in color change. Mainly used for sports footwear, leather goods, furniture upholstery, automotive luggage and travel goods. Variegated thread. The term describes a type of dyeing. The fibers are dyed in intervals of alternating shades and colors along the entire length of the thread, from subtle tone in tone to rainbow contrast colors. It's available in a variety of fiber variations and adds a great bit of energy and interest. Using it for decorative stitching or on seams to give an attractive, varied multicolor effect, especially on darker fabrics and washed out denim. Various other applications where a special shade effect is desired. Wax thread. This thread is usually multi-filament and is coated with wax to give it water repelling qualities. This type of thread is often used in industrial projects like shoemaking, beadwork, hand sewing, leather work and jewelry making. Waxing makes the thread stiffer, more water and mildew resistant and less stretchy. In most cases, customers buy wax thread because they want the stitches to stand out or become a focal point. Thank you for watching. For more sessions like this, do like and subscribe to my channel. Please comment your valuable thoughts and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified when I post a new presentation. Bye, have a good day.